starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Benny. Tonight, the man accused of killing Rhinelander's Hannah Miller back in June is back in Oneida County and is now formally charged with first-degree intentional homicide. He made his initial appearance in court here this afternoon. 30-year-old Christopher Terrell Anderson was arrested in Illinois on September 7th following a more than month-long manhunt. Today, bond was set at $1 million. Hannah Miller was found dead from a gunshot wound on River Bend Road in the town of Pelican back on June 30th. The two had been in a relationship. They had a child together. 24-year-old Seth Wakefield of Rhinelander is also arrested in this case. He is charged with party to a crime of first-degree intentional homicide and conspiracy to commit first-degree intentional homicide. He is due in court for a competency hearing in December. Today, the Wisconsin Assembly approved a package of anti-abortion bills likely to be vetoed by Governor Tony Evers, who vetoed similar measures 2 years ago. One of the bills would impose criminal penalties up to 6 years in prison on doctors who fail to give medical care to babies born alive after an attempted abortion. Opponents of the bill say this is just a posturing move since babies are almost never born alive during failed abortion attempts, and when they are, doctors are already legally bound to try and keep them alive. Supporters say they're trying to remove any gray area. In Washington today, some lawmakers say they are close to reaching a deal on those two big spending bills, while the White House is lowering expectations. The president hoping for a big win on his social and climate change priorities ahead of a trip to Europe this week. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
President Biden preparing for takeoff and a high-stakes trip to Europe. But so far, he's not bringing a commitment on key climate change and social policy priorities, with congressional Democrats still struggling to land the plane on a sweeping package expected to run just shy of $2 trillion.
We must continue working a little more to make sure it is the best deal possible for the American people.
The holdup hinges on two moderate Senate Democrats, Kyrsten Sinema balking at how to raise the money needed, while Joe Manchin disagrees over what to spend it on. Senator Sinema scrapped the president's first idea to raise taxes on corporations and the wealthy to pay for his plans. She is considering a required minimum tax on corporations with more than $1 billion in profits. Also on the table, a new proposal to tax the assets of individual billionaires.
We believe that the highest income Americans can afford to pay a little bit more in order to make historic investments in our workforce, in our economy.
Meanwhile, Senator Manchin speaking out against expanding Medicare, which progressive Senator Bernie Sanders has said must be included.
I'm concerned about the insolvency of the trust funds. In good conscience, I have a hard time increasing basically benefits.
Manchin also signaling opposition to a major clean energy provision, putting President Biden in a bind as he prepares to ask foreign leaders for their own ambitious commitments at the UN Climate Change Summit in Scotland. While stressing that world leaders are focused on President Biden's dedication to fighting climate change, the White House is holding out hope that he won't leave for Europe empty-handed, as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced a committee hearing tomorrow on advancing the Biden agenda. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Outside, Jeff, nice fall day. Felt a little bit warmer.
Yeah, here we are the last week of October with highs basically in the 50s today. For perspective, a year ago today, the high was 30 with an inch of snow on the ground and already 10.6 inches of snow this snow season. Now today, here we are in Wausau with increasing clouds and temperatures hanging out in the 40s and 50s out there. Now, it was 50 earlier in Rhinelander. Now we're back at 47. 54, though, still for Wausau. Again, well above average temperatures today, but just wait. It's going to get warmer this weekend, followed by a big cool down next week. Also, first, though, some rain showers are on the way. Not tonight. We have lots of clear skies out there now, but there's clouds just to our west, and this is all moving moving this way. So tomorrow, likely by noon, we'll get some light rain showers across the area. Nothing heavy tomorrow before we get some warmer temperatures in here for the weekend. Our forecast tonight, though, is increasing clouds, maybe a sprinkle after midnight with low temperatures down near 40. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. The number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin is trending back down again today. The State Department of Health Services reports just over 1,800 new cases, dropping our daily average for the last week to about 1,800. Meanwhile, DHS reports 21 new deaths today. We are averaging 16 per day over the last week. Millions of younger children will likely soon be eligible to get vaccinated from COVID-19. And experts say it's important to talk to your kids about what to expect. Mandy Gaither has details.
It's the COVID-19 protection many parents have been waiting for.
This concludes the vote.
The first hurdle has been cleared on the path toward authorizing COVID-19 vaccines for children ages 5 to 11. And the time to talk about the vaccine with your children is before the shot.
So a lot of times they get really revved up and heightened about the unknown of how bad it could be.
Therapist Jody Baumstein with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Strong for Life says for most kids, the conversation should come a few days before the vaccination, so there's not a long period of time to worry about it.
As much as possible, try to connect it to what they already know, which is that they've had vaccines before and they've gotten through it.
Baumstein says parents should be careful not to pass their own anxiety to their child. Prepare them, but stay away from words like shot or poke, which can cause fear in some.
So you can talk to them about how they might feel some pressure when the vaccine goes into their arm, helping to describe it, but keeping it as simple and straightforward as possible.
Finally, Baumstein says talk about vaccination anxiety. First, help them to know the cues, what happens when they feel anxious. Then, practice ways to cope ahead of time. That could be holding on to a favorite stuffed animal for comfort, listening to music, practicing mindfulness, or deep breathing. And make sure they know why they're getting vaccinated.
Reminding them that this is a way that we can keep themselves and we can keep other people safe.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The Northwoods Alliance for Temporary Housing, or NATH, Frederick Place in Rhinelander, opened its doors in 2011 and has not been empty since, with hundreds of thousands of dollars needed just for operational costs each year. The shelter needs to make the most of every fundraising opportunity, including one tonight at Pizza Ranch.
Please support us by dining with us this evening. 10% of all of our sales, as well as the tips from our staff, have been donated for NATH, and we sure could use your support.
You can dine in, carry out, or buy frozen pizzas through the NATH website or right from Pizza Ranch. Proceeds from the event will support NATH Frederick Place that runs until 8 tonight. Fall plays are annual events at many high schools. That's the case at Wabeno High School, but this is the first time they have ever performed an original play written by a Los Angeles TV and movie writer. News Watch 12's Lily Zoller has more.
What? Is that true?
Wisconsin native Dick Grinnert wrote his first play when he was a senior at Cedarburg High School.
It was just this amazing experience for me as a high school teenager. I was 17, to actually hear my words performed on stage, and for a small town like Cedarburg, it was a pretty big deal.
This is all thanks to his drama teacher, Janet Newton.
What really made it special for me and kind of changed my life was having somebody like Janet, who isn't a parent or a relative, believe in me as a writer.
He took this confidence all the way to Los Angeles, where he now lives and writes for numerous movies and TV shows. But he's never forgotten about the drama teacher that started it all.
Earlier this year, she said, hey, I took a job teaching at Wabeno High School, and I'm going to direct a fall play, and do you want to write it? And I was like, okay, sure.
This year's play is called The Switcheroo. Grinnert's goal was to write something that the students could actually relate to and that reflects the truth of teenage life.
I think this is pretty special in its own way.
Sunshine Nelson plays the love interest in the play. This gives her the chance to do what she loves, performing in front of an audience.
It's really challenging, to be honest, because I've never really done it before.
Another actor, Alex Adamczyk, says this is his first time in a play. But years of real-world experience makes acting in this role feel natural.
It honestly feels the same way I've felt my whole life, of getting basically bullied since elementary school.
It seems like Grinnert achieved his goal because Alex says that acting in this performance has helped him let go of difficult times in the past.
I'm finally having fun doing something.
In Wabeno, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
And you can catch performances of The Switcheroo next week at Wabeno High School. You can contact them for more information. Still ahead, we have tonight's Your 2 Cents. Plus, we'll take a look at how Halloween spending looks this year compared to years past. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including what the weather could look like for trick-or-treating this weekend. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
Don't miss 3 all-new episodes of Wednesday's most watched dramas.
Mom? I'm calling an ambulance. She won't get treatment.
It's her decision to make.
What if it kills her? Get me out of here!
The entire 911 call center is down.
We will now dispatch for the city of Chicago.
4 smash and grab in a month. This is the stash house.
Chicago PD?
Is it empty?
How's that possible?
Nobody was in or out?
We had the house covered front and back.
An all-new Chicago Wednesday, tonight on NBC.
Jim, Maria, and Jameson Brickner from Brickner's Park City, Jeep Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram in Merrill invite you to check out our just completed, fully remodeled dealership. We are now Wagoneer ready. Brickner's in Merrill has been your Jeep destination for the last 33 years. Thank you for your business, and if you're looking for a customer-first dealership to service your vehicle, we have 9 highly trained certified technicians ready to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape. Brickner's Park City, Jeep Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram in Merrill, 1-800-499-JEEP, or on the web at bricknersparkcity.net.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day. And that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Welcome back, my friends. A cloudy and foggy start to our day today, but then it got good. Then it got real good. Look at this throughout the day today. Plenty of sunshine with temperatures back in the 50s. That's not normal. It's going to last, though, into the weekend before some big changes next week. Out there now, though, it's 47 in Rhinelander. The sun sets here about 35 minutes with a southeast breeze around 11 and a dew point there of 38. Very dry air locked in place right now. Over in Wausau, so 54 for you, with an east breeze 11 as well, and the pressure falling as low pressure is on the way, meaning rain is back in the forecast for us tomorrow. But for now, temperatures around the Horn hanging out in the upper 40s, low 50s. We'll take it, especially here in late October, where the average high is in the 40s, the average low is in the 30s. We did not do that today, but on the 7-day, your eye is going to go right there, right? 45 for Sunday, 40 for Monday, and we could hold high temperatures in the 30s next week, Tuesday into Wednesday. But first, look at Halloween, though. Saturday into Sunday, looking pretty good with temperatures in the 50s, falling in the 40s on Sunday. Outside now in Wausau, the clouds are increasing, but it's dry, and it's going to stay dry through tonight, likely into tomorrow morning before our next weather system gets in here. It's a slow mover, though, so all all of that will stay there for now, but it's going to eventually move in our direction. So all of this will be over here tomorrow, and we're going to get wet, especially through the afternoon. We could see a quarter to a half inch of rainfall tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. All right, so here's the map. You can see high pressure, that one right there is in charge currently, but it's going to give way to all that. This is going to move in our direction for tomorrow, and that's going to get us wet, especially through the afternoon with rainfall back in the forecast. But then once that's done, another long dry stretch unfolds for us through the weekend, although it's going to turn sharply colder on Sunday evening. Futurecast shows the story. So increasing clouds tonight with some dense fog in there once again, but all of the rain should stay to our west this evening. Here we are tomorrow morning, about 7 o'clock or so, still rain to the west, but that will begin to move our way by noon tomorrow, and we have some rainfall in the forecast tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast tonight, though, is increasing clouds out there. Low temperatures down near 39. The average low is 30. We'll be near 40 tonight with a southeast breeze around 5 to 10. For tomorrow, it's Thursday already. Scattered rain showers through the afternoon. So the morning most likely will stay dry around here with high temperatures back in the low 50s tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow's the wet day with rain in the forecast through the afternoon. A couple light showers could linger into early parts of Friday morning, otherwise turning mostly sunny through the afternoon. Saturday, fantastic, 56, partly cloudy skies. Look at Halloween this year, 45 under partly cloudy skies. Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Halloween is now just a few days away. And the latest numbers from the National Retail Federation show spending is expected to hit record-breaking levels. Jen Sullivan has details.
Halloween is bouncing back. More Americans, about 65%, are planning to celebrate this spooky holiday this year, up from 58% last year.
Consumers are back up to pre-pandemic levels when it comes to the number of people celebrating.
That's according to the National Retail Federation, which estimates that spending on Halloween-related items will break a record at over $10 billion. That's $2 billion more than last year, despite the ongoing supply chain crisis. The NRF estimates that the average person will spend around $100 this year for the holiday. Their survey found that most of that is going to purchase costumes, decorations, and of course, candy.
Candy is another big area where consumers will be spending, not just to treat themselves, but for all those trick-or-treaters who might be heading out this year, who might have had to skip that part of Halloween last year.
The NRF says the record-breaking spending is not surprising, with more families feeling comfortable getting back to trick-or-treating and more young people feeling comfortable going to parties with bigger groups.
That's an age group that has really helped drive a lot of Halloween spending in the past, so it's good to see them kind of coming back into the picture.
The NRF survey found 46% of people are planning on dressing up, with more saying they'll also get their pets into the Halloween spirit.
About 1 in 5 of those celebrating Halloween plan to dress up their pet this year, which is the highest we've ever seen.
For today's Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
A new business in the UP just won a nationwide contest for its logo. It's a type of business that wasn't even possible, or at least legal, a few years ago. We'll have details after the break.
Head to Auto Gear for the best in automotive accessory installation. Auto Gear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
Give your home a fresh update and save big money with Mohawk Tile from Menards. Mohawk features a large selection of beautiful and durable ceramic, porcelain, mosaic, and glass tile. Get the job done right with professional quality tile installation products from Tech. Menards carries Tech mortar and grout to work with all floor and wall tile sizes and types. Get 11% off Mohawk Tile and Tech installation products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Fatheads Rapids RV says, holy cow, you'd better buy now. Through October 30th, buy any in-stock trailer and receive a free camper cover, free winter storage, and free mouse-free application. Plus 6 months deferred payments with approved credit. Pricing increases and inventory shortages mean, holy cow, you'd better buy now at Fatheads Rapids RV. We've expanded. Check us out on Highway 13 just south of Wisconsin Rapids or at rapidsrv.com. Fatheads Rapids RV. Life doesn't wait. Enjoy it.
Artist Christine Alpery believes that art should be as unique as the individual who creates it and collects it. Make an appointment to visit Christine's studio or visit online, nestled in your favorite chair, and find the perfect work of art to reflect your life and spirit.
Plan your day ahead with meteorologist Devin Biggs on News Watch 12 today, weekday mornings from 5 to 7. Utilizing industry-leading technology, WJFW has you covered so you can be prepared to embrace the day ahead.
Get your gear at Auto Gear, specializing in automotive accessories. Auto Gear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
A business in Michigan's Upper Peninsula recently won recognition for having the best logo in their industry, as awarded by a national magazine. Cannabis and Tech Today chose Glazed and Confused, a cannabis store in Crystal Falls, Michigan, just north of Florence, for having a simple but funny logo.
We won for having the best logo. They broke it down by state, and they had individual winners per state, and we in Michigan won for #1 overall in the country.
He says at first he didn't really believe it that they won, considering the shop had only been open since January after some setbacks caused by COVID-19.
When they first called, I actually thought it was a hoax and that they were pulling a prank on us or wanted us to buy some stuff, but it was, all real. We went out to Las Vegas to meet them when they had the launch of this magazine, and we're there to take photos with them, and it was pretty cool.
Goes on to say he is proud of what the business has been able to accomplish, especially in just the short time that they've been operating as a licensed cannabis center. We'll more on them at 6. Time now to hear what News Watch 12 viewers are saying this week on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents.
And I'm a lifetime resident and have been watching your news for 46 years now and counting. And it's mostly enjoyable and informative, but could you do me one favor? Could you please have somebody clean the phone in the counter where you have the My 2 Cents or Your 2 Cents segment? There's hair all over, and, well, it just needs a good cleaning. Thanks.
A couple of comments. When you give numbers for COVID, it's either 13,605 or you can say 605. It don't matter how you do it. The numbers are the same no matter how you say it. And when you do the weather, you're speaking just fine. If somebody can't understand or you're going too fast, they can put closed caption on their TV. Third comment, Theo is such a sweet dog. He really does need his own segment, like Ask the Vet or Ask Theo. I think that would be a good idea. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thanks for calling. If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. Remember, I respond to some of the calls on Friday on My 2 Cents. We'll be right back.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects are completed in 1 to 5 days. You'll love your kitchen without spending a fortune. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Wealth is breaking ground on your biggest project yet. Worth is giving the people who build it a solid foundation. Wealth is shutting down the office for Mike's retirement party. Worth is giving the employee who spent half his life with you the party of a lifetime. Wealth is watching your business grow. Worth is watching your employees grow with it. Principal, for all it's worth.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
Moondeer and Friends Gallery in downtown Boulder Junction offers an eclectic mix of contemporary fine art and craft, antiques, professional custom frame service, and many other smaller gift items, featuring the work of gallery owner Sarah Mender, as well as over 150 other regional artists.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Eligible customers get great offers from GM Financial Plus. No monthly payments for 120 days on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups and get $1,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Check out the events in the Northwoods page on the WJFW website to find can't-miss local events. Do you want to spread the word about your event? You can add it to the calendar there, too.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. Kitchen Tune-Up, the fast and affordable way to freshen up your favorite room. A variety of services to choose from and most projects completed in 1 to 5 days. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
A new map from the site candystore.com claims to show the most popular Halloween candy by state. They say they compiled 14 years worth of data to put it together. If you missed that map earlier, Wisconsin's pick, according to this site, Butterfingers chocolate bars.
Butterfingers.
Many states chose some variation of chocolate. Montana picked bubble gum.
Did they? I prefer an apple.
An apple?
Just kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's Reese's all the way,
I'm a
right?
Reese's fan, too.
We have those all over the place.
Griffin is not a chocolate fan.
At all.
At all. He's
at all.
Kind of
You cannot convince this man
like
to
Skittles,
eat Reese's.
Starburst.
You can't do it.
I mean,
okay, we do like the weather right now, though, but it's unusual. Like I said, last year today, an inch of snow on the ground and already 10.6 inches of snow so far this season.
Columbus Day weekend.
We've had a trace so far this year. A trace, that's it. But look outside now at the airport here in Rhinelander. The clouds are increasing. Might it bring us some snow? No. We'll get some rain showers. We'll get some rain showers in here tomorrow. They're across parts of Minnesota now. They're likely going to stay there tonight, but there's a lot going on over there, and that's going to move our direction for tomorrow. So expect some afternoon rain showers, nothing heavy, and then look what happens. And our dry stretch unfolds into the weekend with temperatures in the mid, even upper 50s on Saturday. Falling off a bit on Halloween.
Cool off next week.
Yes.
But still no
30s.
big snow.
Until then,
maybe November now. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next.